think that's why they spread out to like the wild, because that's where they deserve.
Once they out, they're good to go.
They're good to go.
No, I agree. Like, I think people get a cat because exactly like you said, they don't want the responsibility. That cat will backstab you so quick.
Man's worst enemy, bro.
Okay, but
felines.
like certain countries have eaten dog.
Why are you looking at me when you say that? Why are you looking dead at me and die when I say that? Just because my country people eat dog?
I didn't have.
You looking at me like it's something?
It's a culture thing.
No,
bro.
can I finish my sentence?
This is unreal.
My question is, Suj, as a Korean, have you eaten a cat before? Because you've eaten dog.
What the fuck? What the fuck? This is a good transition.
All right, boys. What are we talking about today?
Today is another good day because we have another day of the veggies.
The veggies.
As you can tell, we're at a different location. We're going to try something new.
Out in the damn sun right now.
Yes, right. Get some vitamin D while we're doing this. That's the whole point why we started this. Have fun with it. Be free wherever you want to be.
So we can get every single vitamin, every single episode.
That's facts.
Exactly.
Be free, be wherever we want. Where are we today? We're at a dog park, a.k.a. baseball field, a.k.a. middle school, a.k.a. hike, route. There's a lot of things going on around us. But you know what? We'll take it. We'll take this this opportunity.
There's apartments over there, too.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
Living area.
It's busy.
But that's one thing you'll notice is that we'll be at new locations as much as we can. Because you know what? Let's have fun with it, boys. Let's have fun.
Because we can.
That's facts, because we can. But on our agenda for today, we have a couple things. If you've looked at or seen our other episode or heard our other episode for Veggies, we were talking about a lot of non-Marvel related things going on in the world. And so for today, we're going to be focusing on a lot of the Marvel things that they've launched. But not so much on things that were announced like at, Comic-Con and D23. Yeah. So today we're going to be announcing a lot of things that were released after those days.
So stuff that's coming out this year.
Exactly.
This year, early next year.
That's facts. So I have a little list going on here. So there's a couple things that are confirmed, a couple things that are not, rumors, but we'll confirm as much as we can. First things first. This is sad, but we all knew this. John Krasinski is not going to be in Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
We knew that. It was a one-time thing for MOM. Multiverse of Madness, but it is what it is. We got it. I'm grateful for it.
Yeah,
delivered. But that's it.
But then you got turned into spaghetti, dude.
That's facts. That is facts.
Spoilers. Spoilers.
A little too late there. Too late there, my guy.
I mean, that's what we do.
Next on the list, this one very mixed feelings, and like recently, the reviews for it is at 100%. Did you guys see it?
Werewolf by Night?
Yes.
Werewolf by Night is a new series coming out on Disney Plus. And it's actually classified as a horror series.
Yeah.
And it's all black and white, looks like. But it's at 100. Last time I checked on Rotten Tomatoes, 100%.
What's interesting is, that, but also it was previously categorized as a comedy, which I don't understand. And then now they just flip it to horror.
I feel like that had been a mistake. It had to be a mistake.
Real quick.
Yeah. Or unless they're like, there are funny parts to it.
Yeah.
And then they want to keep it as a comedy category, but they're like, you know what? It's more horror than comedy.
Yeah.
So who knows?
I don't know. There's some Halloween, Michael Myers that got the comedy bits.
The vibe, yeah. No, that's true.
They got some guy dying in a weird way or something.
I don't know about it. Like, I'm not excited about it at all.
Really?
Like,
I am. Pumped.
Oh, actually?
It's good. It's good that you're not excited because you have no expectation.
Yeah, maybe.
You have an expectation.
But
so
I don't know, like watching the trailer, it being in black and white and just being very off, like not organized. Like, again, that's probably the purpose of it. But
I think that's why, I think it's why, for example, why we liked WandaVision so much, because it was so different. I think
the first one?
Not necessarily the first two episodes, but as a whole. We had never seen something like that, where each episode was different, right? Yep. So I think this is like our so special.
Trying to do something, do that, yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's its own thing that's never been done before, but at the same time, it's with the horror elements of like the Marvel side.
Yeah.
And on top of that, they're introducing like mystical beings like Man-Thing and, Werewolf by Night.
Yeah.
So I think, there's also a chance we might get to see like Blade like a teaser of Blade,
Possibly,
a little bit.
possibly.
That's true.
Possibly.
So like, I'm also more excited for the things that it could introduce.
Yeah. No. Absolutely. But like, again, like for me, it's kind of like Miss Marvel. When I saw the trailer, I was like, ugh, for it, and it ended up being a pretty trashy episode. I mean, trashy series for me.
Right.
But who knows? Maybe it'll deliver. Maybe be something like WandaVision, like you said. But who knows? Who knows?
I think it's looking for classic horror.
Yeah.
Like Frankenstein.
Yeah, exactly.
Dracula.
Yeah. And if it's going for that, great, perfect.
It's gonna.
Is
hit
it going to be for everyone? Maybe not. But we'll see.
Perfect timing though. Halloween.
Speaking of Blade, you never want to hear this really, like, but apparently the director for Blade has stepped down. Is not going to be directing anymore. He's going to be just a producer, and apparently, Ali.
What's his first name?
Mahershala Ali.
It's probably the best you've ever pronounced it.
That's my guy. That's my guy right there.
That's my guy.
But he apparently is very frustrated with the process. Yeah. And you never want to really hear that from the main guy, the director stepping down. So obviously there's differences. Hopefully they'll get back on track. And, it's because I think it started to start production November, I think, something like that. But they haven't even started and he's already frustrated.
Wait, start as in
filming.
Writing? Oh, just filming.
I think, yeah.
So they already have the script ready.
I'm assuming so. I'm assuming so.
It. Well, the story is they have it. He read the script. He's like, why is there only 2 action scenes in the whole movie? I think that's another reason why the director might have stepped down, not because he doesn't like the script and he's like, I can't deliver this. Like, again, who knows?
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that we don't know, but man, hopefully they do him right. I wish he'll be around for a while. But yeah, man, you never want to hear this stuff, but it is real life. So hopefully they find another director. I don't know if they have already, but hopefully they do, and they get back on track.
Do you think Wesley Snipes put a curse on the franchise?
Well, man, the other day I saw a meme. Speaking of Wesley Snipes, is how people are shitting on Disney Plus for like CG right now? There's a meme that says, like, oh, people are complaining about Disney's CG right now at the moment, but never forget, and it shows a clip of Wesley Snipes with his eyes opening as CGI.
Oh my god,
they've come a long way. A long way. But hopefully they'll get back on track, and we'll see what's up. Next on the list, this is more of kind of like a spoiler. There's been some new leaked image of Scott Lang in Ant-Man in his new movie, Quantamania.
Do you guys know about this?
No, I don't.
I don't.
So pretty much there's this image been going around. I mean, now, as of this recording, there's leaked images of like Kang. Also, but I don't want to really watch that or look at that. But also leaked trailers. But like a few weeks ago, there's this one image of Scott Lang, and his face is fucked up. It's bloody everywhere. And he's looking like up like this. And like that's it. It's just a still frame of his face fucked up.
Oh, snap.
And so like when they said that they were gonna like it's not really the tone of like the previous Ant-Mans, or at least have more serious bits. Like they weren't kidding. It looks crazy.
Damn, the only thing I've seen is like the leaked trailer from D23
Right.
of like, remember I think I said it previously that like, hey, I'm an Avenger, and it's like, oh, you're an Avenger, didn't I kill you already? Like that. But like, damn, if he's all bloodied up, I guess it's gonna be a lot more serious this time around.
Yeah, and go ahead.
Did you watch a full? I know you didn't, but did you watch the full like leak trailer?
I did. And that's the trailer. But it's not like, again, it's not a trailer. It's a teaser of just like multiple different shots.
Yeah.
And that's the one dialogue. It's like, hey, I'm an Avenger, and like, oh, didn't I already?
It's like a featurette.
But he's so cold though.
It is.
He's like, who are you? It's like, oh, I'm just a human.
I think like, dude, I think it's a really good introduction of Kang. Like, even from Loki series.
Yes.
I am pumped for this guy.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
And Kang, like, apparently, again, I didn't look at it because I didn't want to pay attention, but based off of what the leaked images are, apparently, like, it's like spot on, comic accurate.
Oh, like with his blue mask and everything.
That's what
like helmet. Damn. Damn. That's the way to go, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Comic accurate suits. Disney's been hitting them.
Yeah, they've been
like all the shows. I've been really liking the suits that they've been delivering
ever since WandaVision.
Yeah, they've been like. Maybe the story and like the shows are not the greatest, maybe the CGIs, but the suits, they've been on point.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. And yeah, I'm definitely excited for that. Next one. This is just a little minor news. Wonder Man series has been confirmed.
Okay.
It's meh.
Moving on.
Wasn't there a reason why this was so important? Wasn't like someone returning or an introduction to someone?
I have no idea.
This was so long. This is before our break.
This was, yeah. But Wonder Man, like,
I don't know who.
it's not like, again, but I give props to Disney and Marvel MCU. They bring light to non-popular characters very well.
Yeah, like the Guardians.
Guardians, Black Panther, like these are not
They're not like the
popular kid. They're not the main. But then who knows? Maybe Wonder Man is one of those series that they actually pop off.
Or it could be the next Miss Marvel.
Or
Who knows?
that's facts. That could be it. But yeah, it's just series confirmed. We don't know anything about it yet. No confirmation, anything. At this time around, there has been the latest and most probably like the final trailer for Black Panther.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness! And if you don't already know, Black Panther has a runtime of 2.5 hours. That's gonna be the longest Phase 4 movie.
I thought it was 2:45 or something.
That's like with credits, I believe. Yeah, but 2.5 hour movie. That
Does that make it the? No. Okay. Wait. What's longer, this or Eternals?
I don't know, but they were saying something like it's one of the longest. Is it?
Eternal's like 2 hours 40, 2 hours 50.
Because I think Avengers Endgame is still the longest.
No, I'm talking about Phase 4, like Phase 4 movies.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll look back to it, but I think Black Panther's longer than it. Because they were saying, like, I swear I read somewhere that Black Panther 2 was going to be the longest Phase 4 movie.
Yeah. That does make me happy though, because like a lot of the Marvel movies now have been shorter, but because of that they've crammed so much, like Thor, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
But like this gives me more hope. I wasn't like hating on the film. I was just skeptical ever since I heard that this was the end of Phase 4. You know.
Oh, gotcha.
Because I was like, how are they gonna end the phase? Or are they just gonna end it as a Black Panther movie?
Yeah.
And then
It's gonna end as a Black Panther movie.
Yeah.
They haven't touched each other yet. They haven't crossed.
What?
This entire phase, they haven't like crossed over with anything.
Oh yeah, no, that's fact, and that's why it's been such a disappointing series like phase. But again, maybe as a wrap up, they have to connect it somehow.
Yeah.
The other thing though is the trailer showed a lot. And in some point to me, I was like, really? Like they maybe too much? Because when they introduced the teaser, they showed the boots of Black Panther. We got nothing else, so you can really still never tell who it was, if it was a girl, if it was a guy. You just never know. This one has been confirmed. And even from the posters, like movie art, it is for sure 100% Shuri.
Sorry if you didn't want to hear that, but
Too late. I'm kind of mixed about this because I'm sad that they introduced this, but I kind of also think it's kind of like a marketing thing where they're trying to make us think that it is Shuri, but it's actually not. And it's a mantle that goes back and forth until they find the right person. Again, I don't know. I'm just throwing some ideas out there.
Yeah.
I have. Well, maybe we'll talk about more of this in depth.
Yeah, we'll talk about the trailer a little bit more in another episode. But I'm just saying that's how I felt about it. We're getting introduced to a lot of new characters. In the trailer, we see Ironheart way better. We see Namor in action. Oh my god! I know this is for another episode. We'll wait on. But Black Panther, very exciting. I am pumped.
Yeah.
You two know Black Panther is definitely one of my top movies for sure. You know what that is? For being at 2.5 hours, I feel like it's going to be long because they're going to spend a good chunk of time for Chadwick Boseman. I think they're going to do that really well, and they're not going to cut out on like a quick funeral or whatever.
Yeah.
And I think the being at 2.5 hours, they're going to really do him good. You know.
I got a question for you.
Yes.
Are you expecting to cry during the movie? I am.
Yeah.
They're gonna probably do. Yeah. He's probably gonna. If
they make it.
He would like die in battle or something like that. Give him like an honorable death.
Yeah.
And then have a funeral.
Do you think you'll see him on screen? Okay, let's actually let's save this for the trailer. Let's save this for the trailer. Because I do want to get more into depth of this for sure.
Stay tuned.
If I'm gonna cry, I think so. Maybe.
I think I'm gonna cry.
Another thing on the list. Secret Wars finally got their writer. So this is something I didn't understand.
Secret.
The Secret Wars is not even like Secret Wars, like, you know, like it's the last Avengers movie on schedule right now, right? Like Phase 6, right?
Yeah.
They didn't even have a script for it, which is surprising. I feel like they would have had one, and like they're gonna build up to it, right? Yeah. But no regards. And the writer is nonetheless the writer for Loki and Doctor Strange 2. Let's focus on Loki. Guys, come on. We'll talk about both. Loki's script was amazing and almost flawless. I think it was one of the best storylines, scripts, everything. So well done. Even with all the content we have now, it's still top tier for Phase 4. Not because it was one of the projects that we got back after a huge break. It's still like a top tier project.
Yeah.
I think Doctor Strange 2 just was an unfortunate time and it just didn't work out. Like, I don't think that was the full potential of the writer. That's why I want to give him props. And I think this Secret Wars is going to deliver because they're going to have more time. It's going to have build up. It's going to have all these movies connected to this one movie.
But then again, like, script being written by someone doesn't necessarily mean
that's good.
It's like good or bad, you know, because it also depends on like the production team, how they execute it. Because the script might be amazing, but if the production team fucks it up and like puts in their own vision, that's a different story.
Yep.
You know?
That's true.
So,
no, I totally agree. But it starts from the script, you know?
Yeah.
It's got to have a good script, and then, yes, obviously good production comes in, good directing comes in, it comes in. But if you have a shitty script, and no matter how good your production, your director is, it's shitty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's where the base comes in. That's where the skeleton starts, you know? And that's why.
Who built up the Infinity Saga? Was it Kevin Feige that did it?
I don't know. Well, obviously, I don't think it's him that wrote all the scripts, and I don't think he was that.
But that was.
But I think he had the main vision of what he wanted to deliver from all the first 3 phases, how it ended up to the finale of Infinity War and Endgame. So I think he definitely had a part in that, but I don't think he was doing the scripts, you know?
Because I think it's just got to be one guy, and he's got to have control over like some sort of control over some of the movies.
Oh, I bet 100%. Look, dude,
just to say, like,
I guarantee you, when the script is done, he's the first one that takes a look at it and okays it.
Yeah,
I guarantee you.
Because I don't think he writes any of it, but he does implement things and make sure that they're cohesive.
Yeah.
Because like I remember like behind the scenes footage of him during like Infinity War before Endgame came out. Like this was like what they were leading up to ever since the first Avengers.
Yeah.
So he obviously has an idea of like how the story is gonna flow, but I think it's kind of up to the directors on who they hire and how they tell that story.
Yes.
But at the end, it's Kevin Feige's vision.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
Exactly. And I think he just gives them the idea, like, this is what I want.
Yeah.
This is something that we want to go for. You put all of your creativeness into it.
Yeah.
But at the end, for instance, like, it's not going to be good for Infinity War. It's not going to be a good ending.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's why the Russo brothers. And did you guys hear Russo brothers are down to come back to the MCU and, like, direct again?
I'm sure they are. Yeah. They just needed a break.
That's facts. Yeah, that's true. And the shit they were pumping out was not good.
But well, the Russo brothers, like, I think they like had the gold tier of movies.
Yes.
Like all the movies, like Winter Soldier, Civil War, the last
War.
two, Infinity War and Endgame.
Yeah.
They had like the best run.
And they did really, really well. Like they knew what needed to be delivered, and both of them worked very, very well. Like you said, I think they just needed a break. But now that they had a break, they had the time to experiment with a little bit of other movies, like using the same characters, like same actors though, for somehow.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like maybe it's time for them to come back. Maybe it's time they're seeing Phase 4 and they're like, we gotta come back. Some garbage ass shit out there.
You gotta save this, save the ship, save the sinking ship.
I think that's one. I have one more on my list. Last one. I cannot be so excited for this.
You can't get excited for it?
Like I can't be anymore. Like I'm so pumped when they announced this.
Did I not read the script? What are you excited for?
Deadpool.
What?
Deadpool 3.
With Logan?
Yes.
We talked about this.
Did we?
We
Yes,
did.
we talked about
When?
Last episode.
We did?
Yeah.
Great. We did.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of Veggies.
I don't know why I didn't think. It's still on my mind. Okay, I'm sorry. We recorded a couple weeks ago. It's just still rotating in my head.
That's
that
how
was-
excited he is.
we split off that episode because we wanted to just talk about that.
Ah, interesting. Well, folks, you heard it here second. Once again, Deadpool 3 confirmed
With Logan.
with Logan, Hugh Jackman.
One thing we can talk about is that Hugh Jackman did confirm that the Logan from the 20th Century Fox
Oh, yes.
is dead.
This came after, This is separate.
Yeah, but this is just MCU's Logan,
Yeah.
or at least
Oh yes.
that has to do with like Deadpool.
So what he was saying though, like it was interesting because he's saying that he's introducing this as the first time we're seeing Logan, like because it's going to be the first debuting for MCU.
Right.
So I think we want to scrap everything that he's done for Fox.
Right.
I think so. Yeah.
Or keep it separate at least.
Exactly, keep it separate. So this is not the same Logan. This is Logan, and he's playing it, but it's the MCU's version.
It's just like Professor X. It just so happens to be
Same actor.
Same actor.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's definitely. And dude, he's already posting on Instagram that he's training for it already.
Oh, it's
this
sick.
guy's getting big again for this role, and I can't wait. But that's all we have. That's all we have for today. A lot of exciting news
Is there anything else you want to bring up
that we talked about in the past.
Before? Yeah.
Did we talk about new movie coming out next year
Which one?
that got pushed back?
Which one?
I think it was Black Adam. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, Black Adam's coming out. Did we get tickets yet?
Uh,
I mean, did Cineplex send us our tickets yet?
Not yet. Yes, not yet. Not yet. They're on the way. Cineplex is still sending it on the way. They sent me an email, but like, just update my email address, and then they'll send the tickets.
We talked about the delays.
Yes, the delays.
Sony movies?
With COVID delays, like there's delays with shipment, so they just told me that's gonna be a little bit.
But the delays with the Sony movies.
That's correct. Sony. Oh, right. Yes.
Yeah.
Good thing they bring that up. Yes, there are a bunch of delays
Like
for all the Sony movies.
Madam Web got delayed and
About like a year. Aquaman got delayed by a year, but Aquaman's more understandable.
Yeah.
Because they're probably reshooting more than half the movie.
Speaking of Aquaman, did you see that Jason Momoa is just getting like a subway?
At Vancouver?
And there's a fight breaking out.
He's chilling.
The dude, somebody's filming a fight inside a subway. Jason Momoa's just there trying to get his meatball sub on, dude.
What?
Yeah, he's just ordering a sandwich. You can tell it's him because it's like, okay, first of all, it looks like him, and then he's wearing a t-shirt and you can see his tat sleeve.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, that's definitely him.
Man's got a new skull tattoo too.
Yeah.
That looks dope.
But
Anyway,
show me some.
but that's all we have. That's all we have for today's episode. Very short episode, but something that we needed to talk about. Stay tuned. We have another episode, like we said earlier. We're gonna be talking about the Black Panther trailer way more in depth because I can't be more excited about this. But that's it. Anything else you guys need to add? No. Okay. Cool. That is it. Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.